here is what your dealership will never do for you, right? One, they'll never build you an affordable custom exhaust system like Caleb's doing here. So what Caleb is doing is building a complete exhaust system from raw materials. That means this was all straight tubing, all the bends were added, new flanges and new hardware. From complete raw material. Next is the Mr. Customer who came on the V-back bus. What is Ford, either 1.5 or 2.0 turbo, doesn't matter. That's the suggested retail price of the catalytic converter, AKA flex pipe, was $1,800 and 4 hours of labor, plus gaskets, nuts, and hardware. So there was a YouTube subscriber says that he has these lined up all day, every day he does them. I doubt it. So this isn't your simple cut and weld job. You have to remove the exhaust system, which I'm going to show you right now, that you can see how thin this pipe is here. And it was only a matter of time before this was falling off. So I'm just going to re-weld it back on, and we're going to advise the customer, just like I originally said. Here, no ring. There's no ring in the metal. It's near the end of its useful life. And then as you come up here, you can just see how thin that really is. And then I'll show you over here. This side. You can actually see right here the thinnest part of the exhaust system. So when a customer tells us, oh yeah, that my exhaust is still in good shape, no it's not, because your exhaust system's telling me otherwise, that it is not in good shape. By making a simple cut through here, you can see how thin the material is right there. Only a matter of time before that would have fell off. Coincidentally, it didn't fall off in my hands, but it is what it is. So we're gonna cut some sections out of it. As you can see, this isn't in great shape either. Cut sections out of it. We're gonna make a universal flex pipe. You have to cut the flex pipe off the catalytic converter and fabricate a custom flex pipe in this area and then put it all back together. And remove all the rusty crap that's in your way to gain access to it. This is not an easy flex pipe for a guy who doesn't do it every day. For experienced guys like myself, I could almost close my eyes and do this job. Or I could just tell Caleb with my eyes closed how to do it. But since he's busy building a custom exhaust system over there, I figured I would hop on this because we don't really have anything else to do. But absolutely not will your dealership save you any absolute money on exhaust system repairs. Never. They will not cut, they will not weld, they will not fabricate, they will not put flanges on, they will not put flex pipes in. I did see Ford boss me doing that, but maybe because he knew how to weld. Is that how it was in the dealership, Caleb?
There was a welder, but it was only for, there was not many people that knew how to weld, and some of the people who claimed to know how to weld sucked.
So they really didn't have an exhaust guy?
No.
Or a fabrication guy? Or
they did not have an exhaust guy. It was a guy, people who did know how to weld would cut exhausts. Not have to do
I will tell you this, I know a lot of older dealer techs that are dead and passed away, or have retired from the business, who had race cars that they built themselves, and they absolutely could weld, TIG weld. I don't think they wanted to do that on the job. Like, they're there getting their flat rate. They want to be making sure that they're billing hours. And
there were only like 2 or 3 older guys. The rest of the guys were in their
not all of them. Saying that era of hot rodding is kind of like really gone. A guy that's building a race car from scratch.
Yeah,
it's not like it was. But I definitely knew guys that were like me, that could weld, who could fabricate, who could make almost anything. That I feel that since they were on the job, right, their job was to put OEM parts on and do the job and bill labor hours. Why would they want to save the customer any money? Because it only cuts their throat, because now they're just welding something instead of getting paid 3 or 4 hours or 6 hours to do a job.
The only guy that I know who would regularly weld would only weld to avoid taking off bolts of the exhaust system if you to do like transmissions.
Yeah, the trans guy.
Like
Which he was just making.
He wasn't even a trans guy. He was just really good at what he did and kind of did a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So you really don't have per se a fabrication. TIG welder, MIG welder.
No, absolutely not a fabricator.
None of those guys.
He did MIG welding, and he was not very good.
Yeah.
It was enough to do what he needed to do. Yeah. But he was not very good.
But I'll tell you, if you have a good service writer and a good technician, and it was a good regular customer, and there's many variations that he would say, hey, listen, I know you got a car here, it's in good shape. The exhaust system's had it. It's going to be $5 or $8 grand here. You might as well go over to Meineke or your local shop, exhaust shop, and see if they can repair this or save you some money.
The recon shop used the Meineke across the street.
What?
Yep.
No kidding. Were they good?
I never saw the finished product, so I couldn't tell you.
Huh.
They would always go to the exhaust shop last after I
No shit. Guaranteed 100%. This dude, vehicle right above me, Ford was never going to offer him a flex pipe repair on this exhaust system. I bet you they probably gave him every bit of $2,000 to $3,000 for his AKA flex pipe. And that's what it is. Your flex pipe today is attached to so many different pieces. But human nature or their buddy is, oh, you just need a weld or you just need this. Everyone hopes that it's not, when you go to the doctors that it's not, you have 3 days to live or, you're going to expire. But sometimes it is what it is when you come into the shop. The car's in bad shape. You're letting things go. It's the way it goes. It's the same for me. When I go to the doctors, I'm afraid he's going to say, hey, you're terminal or whatever, right? That goes with anybody. We are car doctors. Doctors use instruments, we use equipment. All right, so let me build this up, and then hopefully Caleb will be finished his job and I'll be finished mine, and we'll be able to do another video on the finishing.
Getting there.
Don't want the old ever since you touched my car, my exhaust hangers fell off or something like that, or ever since my shield, I had to rattle here. Ever since you.